Hello everybody and welcome back to Show Plays Corpse Party, where I'm Show and I'm playing Corpse Party. This is Naomi, right here. Loose board laying on the ground. Though scratched and banged up, it still seems to be fully intact and not much worse for the wear. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Seiko! Is that Seiko? Seiko! This isn't good. Come on, Naomi, let's go rescue Seiko. Ouch. That really hurt. My ankle's in pretty bad shape. Seiko! Thank goodness she's still breathing. Seiko, come on. Hey, Seiko, wake up. Huh? Naomi? What's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Huh? Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. Grah. That ain't budging. These windows are sealed up tight. And it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell is going on? Well, this is clearly a school building. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? Like in elementary school? An elementary school? It can't be. Can it? What is it? The printout on the wall. It says Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? God, what's happening? Where the hell are we? Where are our friends? And Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry. I'd be pretty freaked out too. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. I kept telling myself it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. And the silence was the worst part of all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something. Anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on, but how about we try finding a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entranceway or an emergency exit or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. Okay then, first step is to leave this room. We've got to keep our spirits up after all. It's probably not just the two of us in here. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we can reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. It was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream, be inconsolable. So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Character introductions. Direct the eye toward any character and press the X button to learn more about him/her. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side of the room to resume play. Alright? Satoshi Mochida, 17-year-old student in Kisaragi Academy, Senior High Class 2-9. Fairly average, but popular. Known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others to make him a natural leader. The one person ever to challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person to whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. Lightning-y? Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9 and a classmate of Satoshi's since junior high, frequently gets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. Wow, I can't talk. Seiko Shinohara, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High School, she looks and acts much, much younger. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way, and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Sakutaro Morishige, a 16-year-old student at Kisaragi High Class 2-9. He's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness to her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth. However, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. Takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shige. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. Ayumi Shinozaki, the 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 29, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 29, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment, where he lives alone. Miss Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High, just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for Class 29, and really seems to have connected with the students there. And that's the introductions. End character introductions and return to game? Yes. Come on, Naomi, let's go.
Okay.
Right. Even though she clearly said okay. Wait a sec. Eek! Another earthquake? No! Is it over? I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. What? What's wrong? This hallway looks totally different than it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. There's a yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted bucket. What the heck is this? Pee? Ew, don't say that. Hey, Naomi? Is something wrong with your leg? Oh, yeah, I was so freaked out I forgot all about it. I think I sprained my ankle when I fell. Well, that's not good. Will you be okay? I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. Yeah, but you shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder, okay? Okay, thanks. There's a loose board. Take it with you? Yes. Acquired loose board. And off we go. I don't know if I want to go south or north. Both? I want to go both, but I don't know which is correct. The gap is relatively narrow here. It seems collapsible, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping. Oh, crossable, not collapsible. Hey, Naomi, what about that loose board we found? Think it would support our weight? Like a bridge? I don't know. It seems kind of beat up, but I guess it is pretty solid. Yeah, go ahead. Let's go. And these candles? This candle. I could swear I've seen it before. Now I can save it. Save complete. Okay. Let's go. Music's pretty loud. I wish the voices were louder. I could probably change that, but no, I don't wanna. Look at all these shoes. Such tiny shoes. This really was an elementary school, huh? Yeah. You and the others must be getting pretty hungry by now. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Your father's working late tonight, isn't he? Yep. All those mouths to feed don't come cheap, after all. Well, Dad's working. Put some food in them. I get to be the housefrau. Yeah, I guess you and them are still just little kids, so somebody would need to be around. Pretty amazing, Seiko. High schooler and mom, all rolled into one. I'm not sure how I feel about that statement. I just have to get back to them, though. Guess it's the same for you, too. Your mom's waiting for you, Naomi. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One way or another. We'll get out of this place. You bet. Ah. Entranceway. The heavy door is firmly shut and seems unlikely or unwilling to open through any normal means. Smash it! Burn it! No good. It won't budge. Didn't feel like it gave it all, in fact. I don't think we'll be able to force it open. Man, so close, yet so far. Well, guess we'd better look for another way out. Yeah. Aw, Seiko. You're so upbeat now. Which is nice. I don't think I could go anywhere this way. Maybe if I'm careful I could walk across. Nope, no. I can't walk across that. That's okay. Come on, let's find a way out. Lots of smashed stuff all around. I blame the earthquake. Well, can't go back that way. Loose board is dangling precariously over the edge. Pick it back up? Yep. Guess I'd better. I mean, I don't want to lose it, and now I can't go that way. I guess I picked the right path, or the wrong one. Heck yeah! Let's go, and hopefully that won't break again. I want to read that, but I can't. Alright, I'll go this way. Class 2A. Ah! Ow, what's wrong, Naomi? Oh, look over there. Are those bones? Like, people bones? Eek. Oh, what? Why is there a dead person here? Wait, let me look at them more closely. That's morbid. Maybe they're not real. Well, I guess. They really are somebody's bones. No! Seiko? You too. You two are new victims, are you not? A ghost! Who are you? I was brought here against my will, and confined, just like you. Confined? Do you mean there's no way out? I'm afraid not. The school exists in reality all on its own, cut off from the world, you know. So, why have we been brought here? They brought you. They're constantly bringing new victims into this school. More and more, all the time. Sinless innocents, one after another. This is a cursed, multi-dimensional nexus. Multiple planes of existence all piled on top of one another, created by powerful, vengeful spirits. Closed space, or perhaps closed spaces. You, and we as well, are the unlucky victims of an inescapable abduction. Closed spaces? Indeed. And it seems you two are not the only ones to have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. What? Does that mean everybody else is here too? Are they okay, I wonder? So our friends are in this school too? I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled into these spaces at the same time as you. They are definitely in this school. Oh my god, that's such good news! Naomi, they're here! We're not alone! That means Mochida's here too. I'll bet that makes you feel a lot better, right? However, you cannot meet them. They are definitely in this school, but the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy. If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space, or bringing them into this space. Even then, escape is nigh impossible, but at least you'll be able to die together. Oh god, is there no way out of here? You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they, and why have they taken us? I don't know. Neither the motives of our captors, nor a means of escaping this hell. All I know is that with some effort you can get at least live out your days together, in the same space, and that alone is a fate worth fighting for. Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together. Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Don't end up like us. No! Eek! Naomi, run! We have to get out of here! Now! Okay. It runs for me. Are you alright, Seiko? Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child spirit? It did kind of glow. I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've ever seen something like that. So you saw it too, right? Yeah, and we were talking to it. Well, you weren't talking to it, Seiko. Naomi was. I just don't understand any of this. Except that there's no easy way out for us. Like it or not, we're stuck in here. It'll be okay, just, you know, march on with our heads held high or something. And with that, I'm ending this episode, and I will see you next time.